Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3, audio testing 1 2 3, audio testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. Okay, excellent. Okay, most excellent. Well, what else to do when you can't sleep but to play more Path of Exile? More importantly, though, these days, I think it's not the game itself is not so important as the fact that I get to stream. I don't believe it. An activity I had always categorized as stressful, anxiety-inducing, has turned out to be the most relaxing thing ever. I kid you not, I sleep best, honestly, if I leave the stream on and just go to sleep. Leaving the stream on. It's when I turn the stream off, all my anxieties come to me. And that is completely not what I expected. It's like, it's the reverse. I turn the stream on and I feel relieved. Like, don't understand. Anyway, I can't speak very loud. I'm extremely sleepy, at the same time I can't sleep, so... And I don't want to take sleeping pills. I don't like medicine in general that involves... that crosses the blood-brain barrier and alters things in your mental consciousness or whatever. Mind drugs. So that means sleeping pills, antidepressants, antipsychotics, all these things. I do never want to take them. I will continue to use the... I would do that for my kids' test, because what people do for their kids is what they really think is good or bad. Whether that's right or wrong, we don't know. But to the best of their knowledge, that's probably what they think is best. So, my kids ever said they're taking like Xanax, drugs like Xanax, or sleeping pills. I mean, I guess those new generation sleeping pills are okay. What they call it again, like Ambien? You know, as long as not in excess. Anyway, just gonna do all those. I want to cover first though a pretty cool new jewel. I was gonna make a video about it, but I just can't do it. It's just too hard to marshal the effort now. But I do like it. It is called Nature's Affinity. It has Nature's Patience. All this text, TLDR, if you stand still for long enough, you get 20% more damage, 10% less damage taken. This was brought to me by a viewer. Well, I discovered it actually from watching a trickster buy one of the My maps that I didn't want to run. He came storming in, buying it at whatever price. I gave it for a cheap price. But he came storming in, grabbed it, and did not die. I checked him out on POE Ninja. He was using this. Not to say that this is the reason why. Another rip. But, it's a no-brainer. You sacrifice one jewel slot and 1 point, you get 20% more damage in most cases. And 10% less damage taken. That is immense. That is like a Forbidden Flesh Flame combo. While there is a downside of the Grasping Vines, and it is annoying, as you might see here, like when you move first, it kind of, there's a lag to it. But if you use leap time to move, you don't notice it. The craziest thing is, I could not believe this. It's supposed to, as you move, it cancels away, right? And accumulates when you're standing still. But if you just use leap time to move, it never goes away. You're permanently at 20% more damage. And 10% less damage taken. That's incredible numbers. Oh my, they disappear quickly. I guess people have caught on. They know now that map is a freebie. Now I'm brought to that 9. What is going on here? Is there even a decent map to run anymore? Oh my. It's a bad time to be a Valdo farmer. I'll tell you that much. Wait. I say this and wait. I smell opportunity. I smell great opportunity right here. Here it is, Nimbus 27. Give it to me. I'll take it, 25. Look how slow he goes. I think maybe it's okay to get voided at this point. I'll make a new character, honestly. I'll save up all the divines till I fly too close to the sun and get burnt up. I will post the conversation I had with my buddy. I thought it was wonderful. Just, I didn't turn off the cat cam. And my chicken leg feet were showing. Thank you. Check out the stream. Maybe entertaining. Ah, sure, he says. YT lost. No, YT lost in thought. TV. Which wants to watch me do the map. Very happy. Welcome. If you're gonna come in and join backpack cucking, I will gladly demonstrate how to do this map, the Nimbus Void. It is a nice map to do for profit. The thing to watch out for is the detonations from instability. Okay. I like to remove GMP. Volatility is huge damage. Everyone's kind of... Anyway, here goes. Well, pray for my death, pray for my success. Either way is fine. Either outcome is okay. That is another secret in Valdo's Void maps and in life in general. You are okay with either outcome, but you prefer one over the other. So the thing to do in Strand, as I've said many times, is to manage the instability. Do not let it get out of control. In case of ritual, not good to let too many monsters accumulate. So I watch it up, 7. I do not let that number get to over 30 to be on the safe side. You can go up to 50, 60, like 31's already, that's more than enough. I will stop here. Look, 31, and that is surprising, very little damage. 22. I do believe it's the fortification. It's causing it. Trying to see. Try to get a few of these mobs in, not too many. See a bloodstain go across? Yes. These are the ritual mobs getting captured. As long as you have a few, that's all you need. Pushing too many inside will increase the risk of popping. But that should be good enough. Start the ritual. Hopefully what you're aiming for is a very low mob count in here. Less than 20-30 mobs is ideal. In this case, 13 mobs was enough. So the max instability is 13, which is easily tankable. So, move along, make sure you keep it below 30. You're on the safe side. You want to fly closer to the sun, go to 50, go to 60. But since you will lose your character, I will keep it below 30. Like this. And the way to do that, just kill slowly. If you want more divines per hour, you'll go faster. Okay, that's not good. 56 is not good. I've used... Ooh, that could have been death, right? But it wasn't. Go slower. 39 is a lot, actually. Let's see. Pretty decent DR. Go slowly. Must be very careful. I am sleepy after all. Middle of the night. Is this, I know one mana left was looking for a Ruptor. With some kind of combination. I do not care much for the Merc. I do not like him dying on me.
Choose quickly.
I don't know. Be bad.
Run forever.
I'll change my name from Protoss, sell it. It's a dumb name. That's just because I reminisce fondly on the StarCraft 2 days. I'm not a big fan of StarCraft 2. Just that era of gaming was good, I feel. There were two Renaissance eras. Late 90s, early 2010 and onwards. It was good times in gaming, I think. This is annoying. They don't come out. It's not quickly. I guess I'm coughing. I would say 100 would kill this character. Just flat out just die. So. Alright, left you in. Start a ritual. 5, 21. We'll go further. 40 is safe. That's fine. No problem. Go quickly. My cat is not there.
One loss is nothing to be ashamed of.
Do not ever engage an ultimatum. That is stupid. Okay. Arena. Ritual's probably in here. I assume yes, it is. Not a problem. What? Why can't I go across? That's really lame. Okay, I think it's probably safe now. Go there. Begin ritual. Not more than 20 mobs, I expect. Can't go over 20. Means you can't lose, right? I don't know, maybe there's more than 20. 19, 20. There's more than 20. I'll stop at 27. Let it pop. Okay, you can't heal for more than half in here, so it's riskier. 6. Jump in. Yep. 12, 13. It popped. That's it. Okay, now I forgot a mob somewhere. We'll have to find it. That's basically a freebie now. It's done. Forgot a rare somewhere. Unfortunately, with this setup, you kind of have to move like this. This is annoying. Then don't use Nature's Affinity. I think this is a downside for some people. It's kind of dumb. Moving like this. Right down here. Yep. There it is. There it is, the Nimbus. With very little risk. There it is. Can sell it. Dude was kind enough to sell for 25, reasonable price. You would expect a 10 divine margin, I would think, for a void valdo. It is a risk that you lose your entire character. This one's a very reliable one. What the fuck? That is max roll. That's more than a 10 divine margin. Just got lucky. Maybe if I spice it up, it'll sell even better. So,
God's will.
or don't do anything. It's all cheaper. 47. Easy money. There it is. And that is that. Biggest trick is to remove damage supports. If you kill too fast, it is going to be the cause of death, I would think, is you kill too fast, too wide. So, that's it. Now we look for more maps. This one's not the same one. Nope. This is an interesting one. What is this? This one's very easy, but it's priced poorly, so this is... I would never do this. Frenzy charges, Fear, Deli, and Void. Now that is truly suicide. Would never do. Now, sometimes you can do Mage Blood map. That's a profit. $215 base price. $215. Now you have to ask yourself, downside of losing 200 divines for whatever godforsaken reason you fail it, server crashes, making 15 divines only, probably not worth it. And you have to deal with feared and increasingly lethal, one portal, extremely bad deal. Never buy this. Disaster Visage, maybe easy maps. That's not good. That's very poor choices. Mesa map? Not Mesa. I forget now. What are the good maps here? Mesa's not that good. For Bottled Faith. Dying Sun. For Dying Sun. Everyone's got their favorites. Ashen Wood is an ultimatum one. Dying Sun. So 3 divines for an ultimatum. I don't think so. No. Not worth it. Haunted Mansion, Light of Meaning. Other favorite map, 4 divines. This is a very good price. I buy this one. Ooh woo! Oh, Kyan, come here. Come on, come here, sit down. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna change the name of this character. Oh! Hello, backpack cucking. Yes, I was thinking about this. You could. I have not tested. Yeah, hello, you sold me the map at a good price. It was a wonderful map, thank you. If you saw the prize, it came out max rolled on proj damage. I don't know if it'll sell for 48, 47. It's an interesting theory. I don't know if your Merc kills something, the instability goes to him. Have not tested, as I don't run a Merc, so I do this map the way I did it in Settlers, which is the way I just did it. But what you said could be valid. If the Merc can kill everything on a map and not tack on instability to you, it would be even easier. But as it stands, I feel like I have zero chance of failure, just going a bit slowly. I don't think the Merc kills that quickly. I'd have to test. Right. If the instability doesn't go on you. I don't know how it's coded. Have to try. But you know what it is though, backpack? I actually enjoy the mental exercise of managing the instability stacks. Call me crazy. It at least makes me focus. That's true. Exactly. What if that happens? We have to quit, right? I mean, the thing is now, you can pause the game and quit. You see 100? Oh, shit. Huh? Oh, backpack that. Yeah, you can do that. You can also use Val Arctic Armor. That works too, because it reduces everything by 90%. But it's not a one portal map, it's a void map. The downside is like a mirror. So I don't want to lose a mirror to gain an upside of like 10 divines. So I just stick with what I know is perfectly safe. Although I think the Merc idea is pretty good. If the Merc will not put instability on you, then you just walk through the map. It's like a stroll in the park. Watch everything die. Map is complete. Of course, the question does arise. Yeah, you do. You do. I mean, you have Valarctic armor. It's almost the same thing. 90% reduced damage is insane, right? It would be like having 144,000 ES, right? Because it's essentially giving you 10 times EHP. You just have to time it before it pops. Valarctic armor. I use it sometimes for Atziri's Flame Blast, but I dare not use it to say this will be the last line between dying to a void map or not. That's a bit too risky. You know what I mean? And as I said, I enjoy the mental exercise. I think it's good for the brain. So like you don't just go like zoom and then you're done, but you kind of manage it, use strategy. Even though it may not be the most efficient way, I like this map because it's entertaining to me in certain ways. And the outcome is the same anyway. You get the prize. It may not be the fastest, but that doesn't bother me very much. Yeah. You just feel a bit of a sense of accomplishment. You know what I mean by that? I mean, it's also clever to do with the Merc, but then what about next season? You may forget how to do it like this, right? When we don't know if the Mercs will go core. Not sure, are we? Right, so. But thank you for the map. It was a wonderful one. 25 divines is a good price. It's a good price. People sell it sometimes for 20. I don't buy below 20. Huh? I don't buy it for above 25. So you did put it at a very good price. Pretty much my cutoff point, actually, for Nimbus Void. Because I do have to pay attention. If I don't pay attention, I'm going to die. Yeah. The other great one I like is Replica Alberon's Laboratory, but no one is selling it right now. Or they are, but the price is too ridiculous. Until then, no pressure. I just wait patiently and reflect on things. don't hear any music. Why is that? Oh, there it is. What other maps are there? Sublime Vision. This is pretty easy, but the problem is how much is NIV Sublime Vision. Oh, that's kind of low. Wait, what? These are not right prices. This is the right price. This guy's not selling for 50.3. Okay. I think it's pretty prime time for these maps. I mean, for gamblers to do their thing. Oh, it disappeared as I was checking. Oh, 55. That's a low margin. It's easy, but the margin's so low. 5 points. Well, it's okay, I guess, huh? Can't block is fine. Won't sell. Won't sell. Oh well. Another great trick before I forget, same guy who suggested who was on board with adding Nature's Affinity was also saying with Southbound. This is a trick you use on Union of Souls maps. You reduce all the mobs to literally like as close to 0 as possible without killing them, and the Union of Souls mod may not matter so much. This is an interesting experiment actually. I will actually do that for material because right now I don't know what to do. Southbound, this one. You cannot kill anybody with these gloves. But the advantage is in a map that has a bunch of tanky Union mods, Union of Soul mobs, that's to your advantage in some way. If anyone sells me these stupid gloves, it's a very clever idea. Oh shit. We'll see. For a good test, we use Mesa Map. For Bottled Faith, it is a good test for Simulacrum. I'll do what? I'm gonna do this map, test it, and oh what? What's he doing? Man, never mind. Failed trade. Bottled Faith. It's 3 divines for this now? Oh, why is it so expensive? Wait, yes. Huh? That is not worth it at all. I leave. Test tomorrow, not now. Right now these map prices are too extreme. So I pause and just don't rush. Nimbus is not sold yet, has it? Oh, this guy. Grab his southbound gloves. Just test tomorrow though. Maybe I'm too sleepy to do this right now. Very nice, thank you. Oh, there was an article I read about were times better in the 90s compared to now. And I was thinking, my god, what an idea. Is it? Because I read that thinking, it kind of was. Why are the 90s so great? Like, I should be inclined not to say so and prefer the year 2000 and onward because my life really did take off at that point. But there was something I cannot deny was very charming about the 90s. Whether it was the content on TV, the video games that came out, the time of development of the video games. There was the era past the 486 Intel, moving to Pentium and onward. Games like Unreal, which later developed the Unreal Engine, Quake 2. Multiplayer games started to become more popular. PlayStation 2, Final Fantasy. Japan was still very good at video games. There it is, the nice Nimbus, 47 Divines, Lucky Roll. You shall have it. You shall have it. Please take it. That is a quick 22 divines for one map. Thank you. 270 divines. Oh man, I most certainly made more than a mirror at this point in just raw divines, but spent it on many things. Honestly, I practice that Nimbus map quite a bit now, so it is kind of the only map I want to run. But it's kind of rare. Yeah, don't see it. Not the same. The 90s were pretty good, no doubt. We had Nirvana, wasn't a big fan of it. Natalie Imbruglia's Torn was always on the radio. The Dota, I think it was a mod for Warcraft 3, came out during that time. Many things. But above all, I did read this one line that was very interesting. Technology really served us, not the other way around. This is true. This is not just some fancy line. These days on the internet, I want to avoid most of it. YouTube recommendations, and I'm going to assume that most of other video sites are the same, look like a tabloid column full of tits, muscle, eye-catching cleavages, pretty faces, exaggerations, attention-grabbing headlines like what this pro thought of that pro, what went wrong with this person's career. I have to close that because you can't concentrate like this. I mean, back in those times, tabloids were still relegated to that one part of the checkout counter at the supermarket. That's about it. The internet was clean, and I mean clean. You know how you go to get, you know, like a page like this. This one, like this, is very helpful to complete your challenges. It was a breath of fresh air to go on this site in 2025. But sites like this were the norm in the 90s. This is what the internet mostly was. It had not been overly commercialized. Business had not moved on yet. So for that period of time, you did feel the internet was a nice haven to escape to if you didn't want to be, you know, there were apps were starting to come out, but they're not nearly as sophisticated as today. And spreading misinformation on the internet was probably too smart of a thing to do. In other words, people were honest because you didn't feel that there's a way to extract money from people on the internet. So it was a better place. Sure. These days, it's crazy that I say this, I try to stay off Reddit. I actually try to stay off other people's streams. That's ironic because I stream myself. But I believe, despite all that negative bad side, you can't control it by just ignoring to look at certain things. And then you kind of feel like you're back in the driver's seat. That's how I feel when I use YouTube. If you just turn off the right hand side and you turn off autoplay and you also put in an ad blocker, that's kind of hard these days, you basically have YouTube from the early days. It is the same thing. It is at your service. You look something up, you find something useful, you watch it, you're done, you leave. Nothing else. Simple. Okay. And you, no tablets in your face. Come here, in that sense, the 90s were better. Well, I mean, like, not just 90s, 2000 was the same thing. I'd say starting with 2010, started getting noticeably worse in respects to you already needed an ad blocker at that time to comfortably navigate the internet. I believe, I think that, roughly speaking, that time. Then now and oh, the internet, holy. Everyone's farming something, it seems. So honestly, I would tell my kids to stay off social media as long as possible. I would not provide them with iDevices too early. Computer may be okay, just not an iDevice, because they're always there with you. But I can see how you can't avoid it anymore. If everyone at school is using it, then it's game over. Well, hold out for as long as possible, kind of thing. Cat is back. But cat is lying on my lap, so. Cat seems very happy. What is it? Okay, one more map and that's it. It is getting late here. It's just a can't sleep stream, so we'll go back very soon. Very soon. So, did I talk about... I did. Nature's Affinity, I think, is a very good pickup. If you can tolerate the leap slamming everywhere. If not, then maybe don't do it. 4? Yeah, won't be that fast. Mage Blood map. Want to do a mage? Pretty exciting though when it drops though. Let's go. Ugh, gross. I mean, it's not hard, but it's not easy either. Oh, these are all terrible. These are all terrible. One reason why you want to do a Mage Blood map is to improve the rolls that you have on yours right now. Sell the old one. You cannot possibly be taking a loss unless you lose the map. Oh. Mage Blood, Nimbus. Not many good items out there. Have high value. Sublime Vision. Oh my god, I'm so sleepy. Okay, that is it for now. I'll be streaming tomorrow again. But for now, I'm so tired, I need to sleep. Good night. Oi! Oh, hello, Chunk. Saviors! That weird sword from Uber Cyrus? I have not done any saviors, no, not even once. Do people buy them though? I feel like they're a very niche item. Are people using them on their mercs or something? I don't know. That item dropped for me once. In sellers. Oh, is it? No, I'll check. Wait, I'll check it out. Hold on a second. Savior. Defile Cathedral. Going for. There's only one map. Oh wait, did I type in Strand? Right now there's only one map for the Savior. And it's a Blight map, so don't think I can do it. Actually, I'm pretty sure I can't do it. not I'm I know I can't do it. So I would not do it. I kind of wish there was more of a middle tier map to do, like something between Mage Blood and Nimbus. But doesn't look like it. Void, right? Void. Wow. This is very high profit. But I'm not in the mood to. I can't do this right now. I'm so sleepy. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow, Chunk. I'm going to bed. Okay. So signing. I just woke up after kind of sleeping and couldn't fall back asleep. So, but I'm signing off for now, man. See you later, man. Night, man. Yep, good night.